So, we are live. We are looking at Volume 3 of the OCG. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, instead of speaking about it in abstract, since I've got my ducks a little more in a row this time around, we can kind of show you. Potentially. Yeah. Let's go ahead and bring Google Chrome on the screen here. There it is. So these are the cards that are now legal to own. Cards we are aiming for. Okay? Starting with the common cards. You're kind of here. Well, that's okay. I'm only kind of starting. We're getting into describing what the heck we're even aiming for. So, you know, boring prologue before we actually get to some card games. So these are the common cards. We've got the remainder of the equip cards per type. At least I think so. We've got Dragon, Electro Whip, Follow Whip, Mystical Moon, and Silver Bow and Arrow. I don't think... I mean, I think that's all of them. I think that's all the types covered. Is there an equip spell for reptiles? I mean, that's pretty... I don't know, that's pretty specific. But I feel like there must be, right? Support cards, effect monster, spell cards, damage reptile, molting escape. Well, maybe there isn't. Maybe the reptile type is so esoteric and unusual that it doesn't actually get like a proper boosts 300 to attack and defense equip card. That does seem to be true. Guess I've never really thought about it. But it appears to be true. Okay. Well, ignoring that, these are the last of the boosts 300 attack and defense of any of those cards we're going to get. For Dragon, Thunder, Winged Beast, Beast Warrior, and Fairy. So I think in total there's like 15 of these types of monotype equip cards, and we've got them. And last time we got... Yes, Miles, you are small. Last time we got the what's-its. We got the elements. We got the fire, the dark, the water, the wind, the light, and the earth. We've also got our very first effect monsters. Effect monsters have finally been invented and introduced to the game. I believe all of these effect monsters are flip effect monsters. We've seen them when you attack and they're face down and they're flipped up, their effect activates. And, you know, even if they're not attacked, if you flip them up on your turn, their effect will activate as well. Armed Ninja is considered common, and that one destroys one spell card on the field. And Skelangel, I'm pretty sure because it's like an angel, you know, it's wings. I'm going to go with Skelangel. Just lets you draw one card. It's like half of a Pot of Greed almost. Then we've got some common fusions. We've got Barox, which is made of Frenzied Panda and Ryukushin. We already got Ryukushin earlier. We've got Flower Wolf, made of Silver Fang and Dark World Thorns. We already had Silver Fang earlier. Metal Dragon, made of Steel Ogre Grotto 1 and Lesser Dragon. Both of those, all three of these cards are new. And then Rare Fish, Fusionist plus Enchanting Mermaid. We have Fusionist, and I think we have Enchanting Mermaid from a previous pack as well. Fusionist, as a reminder, is a really terrible fusion monster. So this fusion monster, which isn't good either, requires yet another fusion monster as its material. And Miles requires scooping, apparently. Then we've got a bunch of normal monsters. Oh, Miles, what are you doing? Buddy. Okay. Alright, I'll move that so you can jump over there if you want. Yeah, we love Miles, even if he is a little bit of a bastard. We've got our pretty average monsters here. We've got a dinosaur, we've got a starfish, beaver warrior, not terrible, mildly defensive. Would have been a lot more useful earlier on, but it's there. Binding chain, you know, that's okay. Dark World Thorns, we need that for a fusion. This lizard is pretty awful. Eldine is probably not going to get used. Fire Yaru, pretty middling. Frenzied Panda, we need that for a fusion. Ganigumo, some sort of bug. Giant Soldier of Stone, we'll probably utilize that in our deck. We'll probably replace Spirit of the Harp with Giant Soldier of Stone, is my guess. So hopefully we can get this at 3 copies. I bet we will. We got some sort of weird bug with, like, saws for hands. That's pretty good. Lesser Dragon, need that for a fusion. Skull Red Bird would be a really good card to get. That's 1550 attack. That would be the most powerful non-sacrificial monster that we can have. It's stronger than Giant Flea. It's stronger than Urabe. So if we could get that plus 3 copies of Follow Wind, that would be super good. Sleeping Lion's okay. It's got 1700 defense, kind of an odd value, but it's defensive. And then Witty Phantom, you know, kind of our basic fiend, in case we want to look at fiends later. Miles, you're making me nervous over there. I swear, if you fall down and we have to take you in for kitty surgery again, I'm not going to be happy. We've got Wretched Ghost of the Attic, which is kind of like legally distinct Karibo over here. Tripwire Beast, a okay Thunder Monster. Wandering Doomed, it's whatever. And then we also have, like, some sacrifice monsters. We haven't seen a lot of these, and they've always been very rare. We have Blue Eyes from the starter deck. We have Dark Magician, Gaia the Fierce Knight, and Curse of Dragon. And all of those are considered very rare cards. These are common sacrifice monsters. Are any of them worth using? Well, not really. You know, 1600 attack, 1650 attack, 1400 attack and 1800 defense. What is this? 1400 attack, 1300 attack. These just aren't very good. They're not very good. Even when held up against the rest of the cards in my deck, they're not great. I don't think any of them are going to see much use. Although this one is required for a fusion monster, so that one probably will see just a scotch of use. And we've got 2 spell cards. We've got Gravedigger Ghoul. Select up to 2 monster cards from your opponent's graveyard. Remove the selected cards from play. These days, removing a card from play, that is known as banishing a card. Which is a very powerful form of removal. And in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh!, if a card is banished or removed from play, there really isn't any way to get it back. So, that's potentially useful. But, you know, what does it accomplish for me? I mean, at best, it means that you can't use Monster Reborn on something. Is it worth having that to prevent you from reborning particular monsters? That's a personal choice you gotta make. Pot of Greed, don't know what it does, but it's there. Then we've got our rare cards. We've got the left leg of the Forbidden One, our first Exodia piece. We've got Red Eyes Black Dragon. So we can harness our inner Joey Wheeler. We've got these rare sacrificial monsters. We've got, oh gosh, how do you pronounce this? Akihiron? Akihiron? Ansatsu? Giant Mech Soldier, and Ma Barrel. And they all have attacks of at least 1700. So these are actually kind of halfway decent, and wouldn't be out of place in my deck. I could maybe see myself using one of these. And Rogue Doll. That's a non-sacrifice monster with 1600 attacks. That's really, really good. We want Rogue Doll. We really want Rogue Doll. Gaia the Dragon Champion. We've got 3 Curses of Dragon. And we've got several copies of Gaia. So if we can get this card, we will get this card. That'll be really good for our deck, I think. The question is, you know, what is the right balance that we want to strike there? You know, in order to get it out, I probably am going to load my deck with 3 of each. But, you know, that might tip the balance of my deck to where I have too many high-leveled monsters. I can't get the stuff I need to get on the field. And I end up, you know, holding a whole bunch of nothing in my hand that I can't use. So we'll have to kind of see what that's about. Reaper of the Cards. If it's flipped face up, it destroys a trap card, which it's rarer than Armed Ninja, and I would argue it's more useful than Armed Ninja. And then you've got super rare. You've got Stop Defense. Select one defense position monster on your opponent's side of the field and change it to attack position. Not bad. It's another tool to also kind of deal with flip effect monsters, because it doesn't say it has to be face up. Man-Eater Bug, which is always annoying to deal with, so we'd welcome it in our deck. Once it's flipped, destroy one of your opponent's monsters, any monster you want. And Hane, or Hane, I've heard people call it. I'm going to call it Hane because I've always called it Hane, and if you think me calling it Hane is a pain, that's too bad. It's basically worse version of Penguin Soldier. When it's flipped, I can choose one monster on the field and return it to the owner's hand. So that's what's going on there. Last bit of housekeeping. The deck. Have we changed it? Not in any super appreciable way. The main thing that I've done is I got rid of 1 copy of Laser Cannon Armor and replaced it with Invigoration. Invigoration, as a reminder, is an equip spell that boosts Earth-based monsters. And right now, it looks like all of my level 4 monsters that are at least attackers, you know, these defenders notwithstanding, they're all Earth. So Invigoration is just a really good equip card for me to have right now. If I could have it at 3 copies, I would, but I only have the 1 copy. We know from experience, though, that Invigoration is a pretty common giveaway in magazines, so we are sure to get more copies of it down the road. Enough talking. How about some dueling? Now, we picked on Mako a fair bit yesterday. Let's start with Bakura. Let's start easy. Kind of reacquaint ourselves with our deck. Alright, the 2-pronged attack. Were there no trap cards in this booster? Son of a gun, there aren't. Okay. So, that's really unfortunate. We are stuck with this 2-pronged attack and a couple of copies of Trap Hole still as our only trap cards. And that's really too bad. But there isn't anything I can do about it at this time. The next round does have some new trap cards, though. Raigeki. Okay. Swords of Revealing Light. Okay. Mystical Elf. Yeah. We're going to wait it out. We're going to play defensively. Alright, remember, the AI cheats. It's not going to attack me with Fiend's Hand. It's going to attack me with the Dragon Zombie. Because it sees how high my defense is, even though it's a face-down card. Graceful Dice. Okay, we could try that. We could summon Kanan. And we could play Graceful Dice and see if I roll high enough. Okay, I didn't roll high enough. Do we want to waste Raigeki? I don't. So I'm going to let him destroy Kanan. Kanan's going to take out Fiend's Hand. Ah, there's the Dark Elf. It won't attack with the Dark Elf because it always attacks with its weakest monster first that it can. We can cheese it. It will attack with Dark Elf, I think. Possibly. For the face down? No, it attacked with Yoranzo. Really? Okay. Kind of shocked by that. Just when you think you're getting a grip on this AI. I'm gonna do nothing. I've got 3 defensive walls here. I think that's plenty. Okay, you've used Change of Heart on my mystical elf to prove a point. I know. It was very, you know, it was very audacious of him. I could use Raigeki right now, right? I could put all of these guys in attack mode. We could just start marching towards him with, But is that a good idea? 15 plus 16 plus 8. I don't think it's a good idea. I've decided no. Okay, so the fact that that's staying in face down... Okay. The fact that the one on the left is staying face down leads me to believe it is a flip effect monster, and of course that is Pumpkin. I think now is the time to use Raigeki. Oh wait, that wasn't Pumpkin? Oh right, you've got King of Yamimakai. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, that's fine. And Castle of Dark Illusions. Okay, that's good to get rid of. Let's make a little bit of a venture here. Let's move a few of you into attack. And let's see how Bakura reacts to it. Okay, the Witty Phantom. Not something we need to necessarily destroy. Be really good if I could draw one of my sacrifice. No, I didn't, but I did draw Forest. Which means now Bean Soldier can attack over the Witty Phantom. So that plus 800... You know what? We can win. Let's play Aqua Madoor. And let's change you to attack. Alright, I think that was probably a good sort of reacquainting with the deck, and it gives us sort of our free first glimpse into the spoils of the new booster pack. Alright, we finally get to use the Red Eyes pack. What's in here? Alright. Well, we got one of our rare cards right off the bat, and that's always nice. We got Ansatsu. And we got a bunch of other cards here. We got Witty, we got Dark World, we got Steel, we got Silver. For right now, I'm only really keeping track of the rare cards. Is this going to go in my deck? Yeah, I think it kind of has to. I think it has to. I mean, what is the current balance of my deck? 24 monsters. So if I put that in, that means 5 of them are sacrifice monsters. It's not the best balance. Not the best, if I'm honest. If we wanted to do that, I feel like... yeah, 5th of all monsters are sacrifice. I mean, I guess it could work. We could try it for a little bit. Let's remove 1 fissure. And let's put in Ansatsu. And let's see how that does against Mako. Alright, start defensively. He's not doing anything. So let's play the dinosaur. And see what sort of horror this is. Alright, Mirror Force. Fair enough. Now, why are you bringing back my dinosaur? And you're not attacking it, because you're a cheating coward. Okay. Yeah, there's Penguin Soldier. Oh, I have to discard a... Celtic Guardian can go. All we're going to do is destroy the red archery girl this turn. That other monster, you know, is... It could be another penguin soldier, frankly. I don't know what it is, but I don't like the look of it. Yeah, Miles, you got yourself up there. I'm sure you can get yourself down. Oh, you are making me nervous. One moment. Buddy. Yeah. Miles. Come here. Yeah, come here, bud. Come here, bud. It's okay. It's okay, bud. It's okay. You want to sit with me? You want to sit and be good? No, you wish to go away. That's fine. So he's got Starboy, which isn't amazing. We could get rid of Starboy. I'm gonna play another face down. Okay, so the cheating AI has decided that it's okay to attack with Dark Elf on these face downs. You've already used Raigeki. Yeah. So you might have Dark Hole, but I'm not too worried about Dark Hole. Although I'm not gonna lie, I am, like, just ever so slightly worried about Starboy there. Let's play one more defensive monster, and then I'll summon on Satsu, I guess. Dark Elf will destroy it, unfortunately. That's okay. Ah, no. We'll play Giant Flea to get rid of Starboy. I'm good with that. Monster Reborn. Is there anything good to bring back? No, not especially. No, not really. Could play Blue Eyes. Do I want to play Blue Eyes? Yeah, why not? Why don't I play Blue Eyes? Okay. So attacking the red archery girl will net me 1,600. Maybe we will play on Satsu. Oh, I didn't mean to press A there. Oh, no. Wait, you brought back Pot of Greed? You had Raigeki. What are you doing, Mako? Mako? Explain to me your thought process. Okay, yep, there's a Pot of Greed. Will it save you? No, it won't. Wow. Alright, can I play Raigeki to win? Looks like it. Okay, what did you all have? Another Magician of Faith, a Penguin Soldier, and another Magician of Faith? Okay, wow. What do we got? Much of the same. We got this last time, and I think we got this last time as well. We got the weird, ugly shark. Beaver warrior. Armed ninja. So we could think about using that in the future. Our goal is still to beat Mako 20 times. We have to do that because the next pack that we're pulling, it sort of requires us to have access to the pack that beating him 20 times unlocks. Alright, so you've started off with Raigeki and played Sinister Serpent as your first move. That is one of the opening moves of all time. Let's put Celtic Guardian out there and get rid of Sinister Serpent if we can. And we can. I guess I'm more disappointed in Mako with his choices. I feel like Mako should know better. I think I've seen... I mean, so far, the worst choices I've seen have been Bakura in his uses of Change of Heart. That's not the first time he's used Change of Heart in that manner. And I have found that to be just ridiculous. And there he goes with Sinister Serpent again. Let's play the bean. That could be Mirror Force. I'm not too worried about it. It was Mirror Force. That's okay. The only thing he has on the field is a Sinister Serpent. Let's equip my flea with some armor. And let's equip it with 2 sets of armor, just to be extra cautious. Alright. Okay, so you're going to attack me with my own monster. That's unfortunate. But I know that your face down is Sinister Serpent, because you didn't shuffle your hand. So I know you've got nothing going on. It looks like this game, at least in Japan, I hope it happens in the US too, but it looks like this game is getting re-released on the Switch, which is super interesting. Pretty sure that's Sinister Serpent again. Pretty sure that's what I saw. He has nothing. Alright, 100 points. We've seen that with Mako, you know, it's not over till it's over. Ooh, Monster Reborn. Okay. Well, that's actually not a problem, because I can use Fissure now. That was a problem. It's not a problem anymore. Well, what do we got going on now? We've got Reaper of the Cards, which I guess this game doesn't actually consider to be rare, even though the original booster pack kind of did consider it rare. I do see Skull Red Bird. That pretty much has to go in. I think that has to enter our deck. It's pretty good. Let's add that quickly. Skull Red Bird. And I think we're getting rid of Tiger Axe. He's been hanging out for a little bit. The only thing that Tiger Axe has going for him that Skull Red doesn't is that Tiger Axe is Earth. And that bodes well for Invigoration. But aside from that, he can go. Alright, who are we dueling? Why do we always duel Rex in these tournaments? I mean, I get he's like... That's like his backstory, right? Is that he's good at tournaments, him and Weevil. But he could let someone else play. I don't get the impression that Rex actually wants to be friends with me. I'm not convinced that that's accurate. Alright. We do this one more time with the face downs, and if it succeeds, we get to play Blue Eyes. We get to play Blue Eyes. And yeah, Blue Eyes is going to take out the Rex first. Not the Rex Raptor, the twin-headed King Rex. Okay, change of heart. That's a little spooky. That's going to be a lot of damage. This hurts. Blue Eyes, no! We'll play the dinosaur in case he plays Wasteland. That way it'll get boosted. And we will clear his field. Potentially causing mass mayhem next turn. And yeah, we can Raigeki for the win. And if you can Raigeki for the win, it's always more fun to do that. You strong. Okay, new dinosaur card. New game. He talks like a caveman after he loses. My dinos are ready. Start the next duel now. And then he remembers how to use grammar. Okay, so what do we got? We got a trap card and we got a face down. Well, I don't really want to deal with any of it. We're going to, though. Celtic Guardian. Show us what you got. Mirror Force. Okay. I know I didn't say it out loud, but kind of figured. Now, see, I wouldn't have done that. What he's done there is he's gone and played Mirror Force when I could have attacked into Giant Soldier of Stone and taken bounce damage. And if I were Rex with that board, I would have let me hit the Giant Soldier of Stone and saved Mirror Force for a later attack. Now, maybe using Mirror Force right away is actually the more optimal move. I don't actually know, but it doesn't feel optimal. Okay, we got the forest. Not a whole lot else going on. We're gonna summon Curse of Dragon. Now, what does Rex have that can deal with Curse of Dragon? I seem to remember that he has Summon Skull, and he has Twin-Headed Fire Dragon. A good roll of Graceful Dice could make either of those no longer a problem. That is a luck-based card, though. We gotta try it. Alright, I want to roll a 3 or higher, please. Okay, well, we rolled a 2, so our attacks matched and we crashed. Not the outcome I would have preferred. But it does still get rid of the problematic monster, so I'm kind of okay with it. Ooh, Invigoration. Now that doesn't actually work on Curse of Dragon. It doesn't work on any of the cards I have in my hand right now. But if we draw Giant Flea, that'll bring it up to, what, 1900 attack? That's really good. We want that. Ah, Summon Skull. What can we do? What can we do to deal with you? Mountain, Invigoration, Forest, Swords of Revealing Light it is. Okay. I'm really okay with you playing Dark Hole, because it gets rid of Summon Skull. I've got a couple of field spells in case he plays Wasteland. I've got Trap Hole here. There really isn't anything else I can do. I am not going to play Trap Hole against Mega Zowler because it will not destroy my face down. Okay, I have Dark Hole. That's good, but I kind of need monsters to play after I play Dark Hole. Otherwise I've got an empty field, and that's no bueno. Okay, Kanan, plus Invigoration, that brings me up to 1800. That ties me with Mega Zowler. That's good. None of my field spells will raise her anymore. I think I'm going to save Invigoration for if I draw Uribe or Giant Flea, because that'll bring me to 1900 and I can beat this over. So let's just take one of these down. Ooh, no. I mean, Dark Hole's okay, because it destroys your field too, but... ah, man. Party pooper. Giant Flea, Invigoration, and we will play Forest as well. 2100 attack on the Giant Flea, which is the same effect as 2 laser cannon armors. Wait, did I have laser cannon armor? Oh, I do. Oh, I can bring him up to 24. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll be doing that next turn. I could play Raigeki. There's no reason to. As a matter of fact, there's no reason to play the armor right now either. Because I can, using this card, I can destroy all his defense position monsters, so... I'm gonna wait until it makes a little more sense to do. Like, maybe right now. Now I might do it. Okay, so the bean, hopefully, can deal with whatever this is. There's a pretty good chance of it. Ack! It's Magician of Faith! No, Dark Hole again! Okay, so both Rex and Mako really like Magician of Faith. That is their card crush. That is their cardboard waifu. Yeah, I'm playing Trap Hole. I don't want to deal with that. Draw me something. Giant Flea, that's good. I don't have any equip cards for it anymore. Hopefully I can play Raigeki for the win next turn. That would be nice. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay. First, we're gonna try to play Dark Hole. And that worked. Okay. Then we will summon Urbe. It's not Raigeki for the win, but it might as well be. I played Dark Hole first in case that face down was a magic card. Or magic jammer, rather. Alright, we beat Rex. Will we get a Red Eyes Black Dragon from Rex? No, we won't. We'll get the Flower Wolf, though, which is of mild interest. Do we have Dark World Thorns yet? We do. We have it at 1 copy. Okay. So we can play Flower Wolf. Alright. It's that time again. We start arranging my deck to support the really bad idea, which is play all the fusion monsters. So we'll put 1 copy each of Silver Fang and Dark World Thorns. Actually, no, we're gonna max out on Silver Fang. And at this time, we will put in 2 copies of Polymerization. And where's Flower Wolf? There it is. Now we need to make this work. Bella! Bella, you're fine! Cat yelling. We would really prefer to reduce the number of cards in the deck. Or would we? 46 card main deck isn't the worst thing in the world. We'll take out the Celtic Guardian. And we'll call that good. I don't love having a large deck, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, quick confirm, Flower Wolf is there. We have no parts of it. That's okay. It'll come. And we'll keep putting in copies of Dark World Thorns as we get them. Is Flower Wolf considered a beast or a plant, actually? I don't recall. It's considered a beast. Okay, so it takes after the Silver Fang rather than the, Okay, so hold on. Let me... 15, 16, 17, 18... It's not really enough. We're gonna play Curse of Dragon. It takes after Silver Fang rather than Dark World Thorns. Alright, playing Dark Hole right off the bat. Cool. Another 7-colored fish right off the bat. Cool. Ah, now we have Invigoration. So now we can actually boost our giant flea to the point that it can beat this fish. That's good. And they are playing things in defense mode, so yeah, he can't really beat over that. Of course, that could always be a really nasty effect monster, which we wouldn't want to see, but it could happen. But it wasn't. It was Great White. Good, 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 good. Do lots of damage. Alright, since that was your first card in your hand, you don't appear to have anything that I would call a strategy right now. You're just laying down cards to take some absorption. It's if he starts playing the card that he immediately drew, then you gotta worry. And he did. So we're not going to summon a monster right now. We're going to attack with the giant flea, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, are you going to be smart and return the 2 that haven't attacked yet? No. You're going to return the 2 monsters with the highest attack. But what that does is it leaves Bean Soldier on the field, who can still attack and can destroy you. Not the best choice, Mako. You could have hung out for at least another turn. What do I get for my trouble? We get the legendary Exodia! The left leg of the Forbidden One. Awesome. Look at it in all of its left-footed glory. This is not going in the deck until I get all 5 pieces. We will try to force an Exodia win at least once. I consider that part of the spirit of playing the stupid cards. So yeah, we'll try to do an Exodia win once. But yeah, that's not going in. Oh, and we get another Dark World Thorns. Okay, so we're gonna add that right away at least. In reviewing the footage of some of the earlier streams, I noticed that I kind of tend to scratch my face a lot, and it's pretty distracting to see on screen. So I'm making a conscious effort not to do that. And that's great and all, except now my face itches. Isn't it, though? Isn't it fun? So we've got Raigeki, we've got Silver Fang. Let's set Mystical Elf and see what we can do. I would have loved it if you would have attacked with Sinister Serpent, but I know you're too smart for that. Okay, Invigoration. Invigoration plus Urabe equals a pretty strong monster. I'm going to attack the 7-colored fish first, because if he plays Umi or Starboy, then it will be stronger than Urabe, and it'll be gone, and I'll be sad. If I get Pot of Greed, I'm allowed to use it now, yes. I'll just briefly... You've equipped Axe of Despair to Sinister Serpent. That's a choice. Okay. Yeah, so if we go over here, this is the list of cards that are now legal to own. Maneater Bug, Hane, the Card Reaper, Dragon Champion, Rogue Doll I'm really looking forward to. Left Leg, which we just got. Yeah, Maneater Bug, that's going to be really annoying and fun. And then we've got all these common cards, and right here at the bottom, Pot of Greed. We have Dark Hole, we've got a Sinister Serpent with way too many attack points, and we've got Swords of Revealing Light. Okay, so this is pretty much the only reason we have D-Spell, is to deal with Swords of Revealing Light. We don't just want to play Raigeki, do we? No, I don't think so. No, let's take out Sinister Serpent. And I've never seen the AI actually make the tribute, because that's what it is, right? Tribute a monster in order to get Axe of Despair back. I've never seen them do it. I'm not convinced they know how. I could Raigeki. I don't think I'm going to. So you played whatever that was instead of... Okay, Magician of Faith. Alright, you're getting Pot of Greed back, that's fine. What's this? My new router's so fast it can draw cards faster. This joke is from your old router, so it took a while to get there. Yeah. Yeah, I think the old router must have been running on Internet Explorer. Okay, Fortress Whale's Oath. That's fine. We can get rid of the Fortress Whale. We're gonna try to, at least. Fortress Whale is gone. Alright, so we've got a Cursive Dragon there. I think we're gonna try a Raigeki. And that was probably Sinister Serpent again, if I were a betting man. Yep, so he'll get that back. Suijin is in the graveyard. That's kind of good and kind of bad. We kind of hope that he doesn't draw Monster Reborn, but we kind of hope that we do draw Monster Reborn. You're going to get another Pot of Greed. Oh no, you're bringing back Swords of Revealing Light. Well, that's actually the smart move to make there between the two. I agree with it. And Penguin Soldier. And you only bounced back... You only bounced back one... You could have bounced back both of them. You should have bounced back both of them. That was a dumb choice. We're gonna play the Forest Field spell to give Silverfang just the wee smallest little boosty here. Didn't make a difference. We are kind of in trouble. Uribe was buffed before, and now they are not. Good thing we just drew Mystical Elf. I feel like this duel's been going on a little while. Oh, no, it hasn't. It's only been, like, 4 turns. Crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, we're getting rid of the fish. Get rid of the threat. Well, I don't think we're on the crazy train. And I don't think we're taking crazy pills. This is an average amount of crazy. Whatever that might mean. Okay. Can't really do anything, so we're gonna do nothing. Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh, that gets rid of my field spell. I liked that field spell. Wait, you have 2 of those? Hold on. You're running Suijin at 2 copies? You are! Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well then we're playing Dark Hole. No, it's not Rip. We're fine. We're okay. Don't play Dark Hole. Don't do that. Oh yeah, no, play Sinister Serpent in attack mode. That's always gone really well for you. All I can do is play Dark World Thorns, which I would prefer not to do, because I would prefer to use it for a fusion, but I don't have polymerization, you know, in my hand, so... There's another Swords of freaking Revealing Light. Monster Reborn. Well, I think we have to go grab a Suijin, don't we? I'm not gonna play Curse of Dragon, because I'm gonna hope that maybe I can draw another Silverfang and a Poly and play Flower Wolf. Okay, Laser Cannon Armor. Not really what we're after. Of the cards that you've played, is Mirror Force among them? No, so this guy could be Mirror Force. That's too bad. Yeah. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Let's summon Curse of Dragon now, so he doesn't get any ideas. Bean Soldier attacks Sinister Serpent. Curse of Dragon, attack whatever this is. It's probably another Penguin Soldier. Oh no, it's Starboy, okay. How do we feel about Dark Elf right now? Well, I don't know. Do I play swords? I'm gonna say no. I'm not going to play Swords Revealing Light at this time. We are boosting up the flea. Ah, boo! Boo! Okay, well, you only sent back Curse of Dragon. I guess that's okay. We're only boosting the flea so that it has to be destroyed with the Dark Elf. It's not a great reason, but it's something. I could play Silver Fang, do 900 points of damage to you. Then you'll take 1,000 points with that. That's 1,900 points. I think we'll play swords at this juncture. Alright, that's kind of a waste of a Raigeki, if I'm honest. If I can give you some constructive feedback there, Mako. We're going to get rid of your field spell, which I think you also run at 2 copies, so not probably that impactful. There's Dark World Thorns again. Yeah, well... This isn't the best result. Alright, we can set Spirit of the Harp. We can take a breath. We're safe for a moment. You can't attack with Dark Elf anymore. And I think we win. Because I think, based on the face downs he has, I don't think any of them are Mirror Force. So we can attack with Curse of Dragon and win. Okay, there was a lot of back and forth with that one. Okay, we got Rogue Doll. That's excellent. And Giant Soldier of Stone. That's not bad either. Okay. The only downside to adding things like Rogue Doll, I've already mentioned this, and the... Where is G? There we go. Rogue Doll and Skull Redbird is that they're not Earth types, so Invigoration doesn't help them very much. We are going to get rid of Spirit of the Harp. I think between that and Giant Soldier of Stone, we'd rather have the Giant Soldier. Is there anything else we want to really do? 47 cards in a deck isn't my favorite, but we're going to keep doing it. Because if I pare it down to 40 while going for the fusion monster, my deck's gonna suck too bad. That's a fact. Okay, Trap Hole. Giant Soldier. Okay, nothing to write home about here. Raigeki already. I mean, I suppose he has what, 3 copies of Magician of Faith in his deck, so yeah, I guess I wouldn't be shy about using Raigeki either, but I don't know, I'd try to use it a little more strategically, maybe. Okay, so whatever that face down is, I think it is some sort of flip effect monster. We are going to wait to summon anything until I've destroyed it. Okay. Knowing that it's Raigeki, I don't think I'm going to play anything. Well, I don't think he had any choice. Oh no, he could have chosen Change of Heart or Pot of Greed. Yeah, he chose the right card to bring back. I have no arguments with his decision making this time around. This time he chose Pot of Greed. Not sure I would have done the same. Raigeki is just so good. Alright, he's played Dark Hole. He's playing Monster Reborn. He's stealing my bird! That's my bird! Okay, Commotion in the Ocean. Giant Flea. Trap Hole. I could play Curse of Dragon. I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait. Alright, Swords of Revealing Light, unfortunately, will flip all my monsters face up. So we can't get away with any Dark Elf shenanigans. Although we do have Rogue Doll now. What to do? What to do? I think I'm going to do nothing this turn. I could play a face down. I don't really want to. I could play Rogue Doll. I don't really want to. I think I have about 14. I think we're at about 14 or 15 wins. We'll double check after this. We'll pay attention to that. I feel like we are approaching 20. Ah, trap hole. Fantastic. Do you have 7 tools? You do have 7 tools. Well, that is a problem. I need Dark Hole, Raigeki, or Fissure. And I didn't draw any of those. Okay. We might not win this one. It's been a while since we lost to Mako, so in some ways I'm kind of okay with this. It, I don't know, shows that he's growing. I think we're safe for another turn. Okay, we're going to take some damage this turn, but only 1,600. Alright, do I draw a miracle? No. I lose! Alright, Silverfang. Be really, really brave and take out Suijin. It activated its effect? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think he would do that. Okay. So we just found a new way to cheese the AI. If I'm willing to take 2,500 or 2,700 points of damage, I can attack Suijin with a weaker monster. It'll activate its effect, and then I can attack it with, like, Blue Eyes or something and destroy it. I didn't think he would do that. Okay. Well, I have some great news. Only one of these cards is illegal. Let me double check that. Yes, only one of these cards is not legal for me to use. And that's Fiend Kraken. The rest of these, Electro Whip, Giant Flea, Dragon Treasure, and the other one, those are all completely A-OK. Well, fantastic. Fewer cards to trade away. I do want to check my deck here real quick. Dark World Thorns, so that's at 2. Silverfang's at 3, so that's 5. Poly's at 2. Okay. So basically I have my deck. Right? Dark World. Silver, 3. Poly 2. I kind of want my other Fissure back. I like having that removal option. But if I'm going to add that back, what do I get rid of? Well, could get rid of D-Spell, but we kind of like that for getting rid of swords. It's situational, but I am using it. I'm using Graceful Dice. It's working about half the time. Do I get rid of a laser cannon? I don't really want to get rid of a monster for it. Okay, we're just going to add it back, and we're going to have a larger number of cards in the deck, and that's... I'm going to live with it. So how many times have we beaten Mako? 15 times. We need to only duel him 5 more times, and then we unlock the pack that I need sooner rather than later. And then we can duel other people. We can see other strategies. Bean, Ansatsu, Flea. Oh, and we've got armor for the Flea. Okay. Let's play a trap hole, let's play Bean in defense, and let's end my turn. Almost to 20, that's right. Dark Elf. Yes, I am going to play trap hole. I'm not really in a position to do the shenanigans making you lose life points with it. Okay. 1800 attack, so that's great because his strongest level 4 7-colored fish can't actually break it now. We've got Ansatsu, which we could summon. Ansatsu might go back to the trunk. He's not proving tremendously useful. I think it will. Commotion in the ocean. Ooh, ah. Let's do Swords of Revealing Light. Dark Hole. Okay. Well, hey, if you want to play Dark Hole right now, I guess that's fine. I suppose I'll let you do it. I think that's Sinister Serpent again. Oh, another Magician of Faith. Alright, I mean, look, you can keep playing Dark Hole, I guess. That is a strategy. It's not wise. I mean, I guess it's keeping your life points, you know, at a stable level. So what do I know? That's very good to destroy. Okay, there's the Dark Elf. Huh. Graceful Dice, Fissure. Okay, let's play Fissure. Okay. Then we're gonna gamble. We are going to summon Ansatsu, which I still maintain isn't super useful. We're gonna attack the face down card. Oh, so what did you discard? You discarded Suijin. Interesting. And when you attack me with Dark Elf, we're gonna roll the Graceful Dice and see if maybe we can take out Dark Elf. Alright, I want to roll a 4 or higher. 4 or higher, please. That's a 2. I'm not going to play Dark Hole yet. I have enough of a life point advantage that I kind of want him to use Dark Elf at this point. Well, we'll get rid of his field spell. Okay, now you can't attack with Dark Elf anymore. If I draw any of my level 4 monsters, I win. I win! We play Dark Hole. And what do we get for our trouble? Oh, we get the rare fish. We'll deal with that one later. We'll be dealing with that one later. Wouldn't the rare fish be the best thing to use against Mako? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I guess all I can do is play defense right now. Immediate Raigeki. Yeah, we'll play Trap Hole. What? What is it, Miles? Miles, do you need up? Do you want uppies? There's a Miles man. He's small. He's the smallest man. Played something face down. I can play something face down. See, I wish you wouldn't do that, bud, because now I'm gonna have to come rescue you, and you're gonna take Raigeki back. Yeah, okay. That's not ideal. I'm gonna save Monster Reborn for when I really need it. For now, I should be able to get away with playing the dinosaur. That's another Raigeki. I really wish you weren't running Magician of Faith at 3 copies in your deck. I really wish that. Could do Fissure. Yeah, let's try to cheese him a little bit. Okay, I've destroyed your Dark Elf. So, hopefully... I'm kind of hoping you do indeed use Raigeki this time around. I think I kind of do. Okay, you didn't. You didn't use Raigeki because you said, well, I can destroy one of these monsters. Okay. I have Dark Hole. I'm gonna play Curse of Dragon. And now if you play Raigeki, I can Monster Reborn Curse of Dragon. Okay, there's the Raigeki. Now what are you going to play? Strong card, but one that Curse of Dragon can attack over. And yeah, we'll play this defensive monster in attack mode, just to get in the damage even quicker. Hopefully that trap card is nothing to worry about, and it wasn't. So we win. Looks that way. It do look that way. Okay, hey, we got Pot of Greed now. Might as well throw that in. And I think we are getting rid of Ansatsu. I don't think it's pulling its weight. Okay. I was so sure that was going to be Dark Hole. But it wasn't. It was not. Could play Fissure and send that thing to the Shadow Realm. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to play Urbe into attack. Hopefully it means that you only attack with Dark Elf. Okay, yep, so far it's looking that way. I don't really want to do that to Rogue Doll. Rogue Doll is one of my better cards. Alright. 2,000 points of silly damage from Dark Elf. Should be plenty. Let's get Rogue Doll on the field. Have I seen you use a spell card yet? No. Okay, that's wonderful. Magician of Faith without any spell card to target. That's a best case scenario right there. Okay, I would like to roll a 3 or higher. It's a 2/3 chance. Good! It's nice when the dice finally work in my benefit. Okay, Raigeki's not great, but if all you're going to play about it is Sinister Serpent, we can probably bounce back. Giant Soldier of Stone. Tempting to play that in attack mode, but I'm going to resist the urge for the time being. Maybe I should have. Okay, so we're definitely locked into swords. Axe of Despair on Serpent again. It's the second time I've seen you make that choice. Well, that's okay. You don't... You know, I'm happy that you're hanging out, even if your attention is elsewhere. That's fine. In short, Mako's making some silly decisions. Ooh, Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck and add them to my hand. And yeah, we are going to equip the Flea with some laser cannon armor. We finally learned. Now that it's a legal card, we have been given the forbidden knowledge. We know what Pot of Greed does. Watch out, world. We're unstoppable now. Do I play Fissure to get rid of you? I'm tempted. I'm gonna do it. Get off the field. We are going to put Giant Soldier of Stone in attack mode, because it's a competent attacker. Alright, it attacked the red archery girl and failed. That's okay. I tried to randomize it, but it landed on the archery girl again. Okay, Pot of Greed. Now, I think... Remind me if I'm wrong, Mako. I seem to recall you playing Raigeki earlier. Oh, and swords. Yeah, I think you had better options. I think you had better targets to bring back. Okay, you've played Sinister Serpent confidently in attack mode. Ah, because you can destroy the Giant Soldier of Stone. Okay. I understand why you've done that. You're wrong, but I understand why you've done that. Well, I think I can win if I summon Blue Eyes. No, I have no idea when we get Mirror Force. Not for a good while. What do we get out of this one? Another copy of Flower Wolf. Cool, I guess. We really want another copy of Dark World Thorns, rather, to make Flower Wolf more likely. Curse, Skull, Silver Fang. Okay, so if we draw Dark World Thorns, we can play Flower Wolf. That's cool. That's really good. We're going to summon the bird and see what that does. Yeah, Smiles is still being a bit of a gremlin. He's gremlining over on the window over yonder. Well, I think I have to play Fissure here. Ooh! You magic jammered that. You said no. Well, you discarded Penguin Soldier, and for that I am thankful. Righto. Then we will play Bean Soldier in defense mode. Invigoration. I'm gonna do nothing. Give me Dark World! No, it's another Silver Fang. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's try that again. Give me Dark World! No, that's Curse of Dragon. Aw, man, do I lose? I lose. Okay, there's one thing I can do to maybe not lose. And that's not a guarantee. I think I lose too. But this might stave off the losing. We're going to attack the defense position monster. Okay, nope, I just lose. Good game, Mako. Good game. We getting a magazine soon? Pretty soon. I feel like we'd be winning... No, he didn't like me questioning him. I feel like we would be doing better. We'd be losing less frequently if we weren't trying to summon Flower Wolf. I think that's probably a certifiable fact, but... Excuse me, I have to go rescue my son again. Miles! Did you forget how to get down? Alright, I've sent him on his way. So what do we got? We got a dinosaur. I'm gonna play another defensive monster. Invigoration. Well, that brings Uribe to 1900. That's almost useful. I'm not going to play it. I am just going to attack here. I'm alright with you playing Magician of Faith when there's no magic cards for you to target. That's very good. 7-colored fish I don't love because it means you are less inclined to use the Dark Elf. Yeah. Not a whole lot I can do, so I'm gonna do nothing. There's Suijin. All I can really do is keep playing defense mode monsters for right now. Forest. Well, I'll go ahead and play it. $3,000 attack on you. Well, if nothing else, I do want to destroy Starboy. Curse of Dragon. And me without Dragon Champion in my deck. Well, when he has Dark Elf on the field, there are kind of a couple of different ways to kind of get him to attack using the Dark Elf, which is desirable. Because if he attacks with Dark Elf, he loses 1,000 life points because of Dark Elf's effect. That's probably what I was referring to. I guess I'm not specifically sure. Nothing good. Nothing good. I only have one card that can really destroy... Oh, but I have Raigeki. Ah, but you had Magic Jammer. Okay. Well... I don't know. Oh. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, choose that one. What was this? Kunai with Chain. I have never seen Mako use Kunai with Chain. I don't think he knows how. Dark Hole? Graceful Dice. Well, there is a path out of this with Graceful Dice. But it is very unlikely. Here's the plan. Step 1. We destroy Starboy with Curse of Dragon. Yep, and then we roll a 6. I mean, if we roll a 5, we both perish. Alright, time for a 16% chance. Come on, 6. That's a 2. That's not a 6. Yeah, I lose. I lose. It was different from the one. You are correct. It chose a more creative way to mock me. Well, hello again, Orson. You just missed seeing Miles. Not a lot of good things going on over on that side of the field. Nothing that I feel good about. She probably would. She probably would bully my small cat. Hey, that's mine. Give it back. And that's all you're doing. Not gonna lie. I think that's a waste of a Monster Reborn. But, hey, if that's what you want to do, who am I to stop you? A Raigeki? Well, at least I can take out Mystical Elf. Okay, Trap Hole, here. Urabe, here. Mystical Elf, go away. I want to understand his choices. He's free to make them. Oh, I have all 3 Silver Fangs in my hand. Oh, might as well summon one. I doubt this is a red archery girl. It isn't. Oh, but you're gonna grab one of those. Boo! Boo! We don't like that card. Yeah, this dude effectively has up to 4 copies of Dark Hole or Raigeki in his deck at any given time. Just ridiculous. Are you gonna grab it again? No, you grabbed Monster Reborn. Okay, you know that's not a bad choice. I'm not gonna argue with that choice. Monster Reborn's a very powerful card. And sure, if you want to take a defensive wall. Okay, but see, summoning it in defense mode and then equipping it with Axe of Despair, that I have issue with. That's a bad choice. Good news. We can play Flower Wolf. Bad news is one of those face downs is likely to be Magic Jammer. Also, Flower Wolf only has 1800 attack, so at best it ties with this. Yeah, Flower Wolf actually is almost as good as Flame Swordsman, oddly enough. His silly choices do usually lead me to victory. I agree. Not sure what to do here. Well, we will attack the face down. And you only bounced back Giant Soldier of Stone. Okay. I'm not going to play Trap Hole. That's a mistake. I'm going to save Trap Hole for... Hopefully, he's going to try and play Suijin next. Okay. This is good. Let's try a Raigeki. Raigeki worked. I am going to be a bit reckless here, and I'm going to attack with both Aquamador and Giant Soldier of Stone, which are more defensive in nature. I'm doing that to get his life points down such that next turn I could conceivably win with Flower Wolf. Even if you use Magic Jammer now, I've got 2 of them. Okay, so I think if I play Giant Soldier of Stone first, I can win with style. I can do exactly 1800 damage with Flower Wolf. And I win. Sweet! Didn't really get anything for my troubles, but we get to make my deck less bad. Come on. To the trunk. Alright, and we want to... See, I didn't need all 3 copies of Dark World, even. Okay. What other fusion monsters have I gathered? We have the rare fish. Oh. And we can totally play it. Okay. Alright. Okay. First things first. We are running polymerization at 3. I know it says 2, but I have an alternate artwork in there, so it's 3. Okay, next thing. We gotta put the, You won't tell if I go fight Tristan to go summon rare fish. You know, maybe I will. Then we have the rare fish itself, okay? It's made of Fusionist and Enchanting Mermaid. So let's find the Enchanting Mermaid, who, you know, isn't the worst card. It's 1200 attack. It's no worse than Silverfang. That's okay. But then we have to add Fusionist, which we've established is bad. Petite Angel and Mystical Sheep. I really should be sorting these by name. Okay, so... Elemental P. Petite Angel at 3. And Mystical Sheep at 1. Okay, this deck is thoroughly awful. I'm gonna try it against Bakura. This is probably a mistake. We'll go to Tristan next if this fails, but like to, you know, I've already beaten Tristan 20 times. I've only beaten Bakura like 14 times. Pot of Greed. It allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck and add them to my hand. Then I set a monster in the face down position, and I end my turn. It's your move, Bakura. I'm not sure it'll happen this duel. My starting hand isn't the most auspicious start. All I have for this combo is the Mystical Sheep 2. That's missing a lot of components. If we go to Tristan, we might lower the number of cards in my deck. Yeah, we might do that. We'll summon you in attack mode and do nothing. Pumpkin? I didn't expect to see you here. Okay. Okay, Petite Angel. Alright, so we have all of the pieces for Fusionist, which is half of this puzzle. So now we need 2 polymerizations and an enchanting mermaid. All of this so I can special summon... Yeah, so I can special something as good as Giant Flea. Amazing. Truly amazing. We're gonna try it, though. We are. We're gonna have to figure out a different way to get rid of Pumpkin, because Rare Fish can't deal with it. Cursed Dragon, that'll do. Alright, you've given yourself a little Wasteland boost. That's fine. Graceful Dice, we can set that. That might be useful. We'll summon the Bean Soldier. While it's great that we now are legally allowed to use effect monsters, it would be even better... No, I'm not going to use Graceful Dice against that. It would be even better if we could get Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest. That would be tremendously helpful in our journey to try and force a fusion. Summon the dinosaur. We can attack the assailant. Ghoul with an appetite. No, we're not going to... We're going to save Graceful Dice. We might not even need Graceful Dice this duel, but we're going to save it. Play Spirit of the Heart face down. Bakura was very adamant that he would not be the man defeated by the Flame Ghost. Perhaps he has fewer objections to be being known as the man defeated by the Rare Fish. Because, I mean, how many people can say they've been defeated by the Rare Fish, you know? It's kind of its own dubious honor. I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna do nothing this turn. Oh, Axe of Despair. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ruh-roh. No, I don't think you are making stuff up. I think that was the Wall of Illusion. That was a card that I used that could do that. 2700 attack. Okay, this actually isn't an issue. It looks like an issue, but it really isn't. The reason why it isn't is because we can use Curse of Dragon to destroy the three-legged zombies. And we can play Fissure. Wait. What? I pressed B. I didn't activate. Wait! Why did that activate? Huh? Why did that activate? Maybe I misclicked. I'm gonna go with I misclicked. That was weird. But that's not what Acts of Despair does. It's not what Fissure does. I have no good explanation for why that happened. It is simply bizarre. Yeah, I'm with you. I have no idea. Okay, we have all of the monster pieces needed. We are lacking only the spell cards. We are lacking only polymerization, of which I have 3 copies. Alright, Maneater Bug. You've chosen to destroy the defense position monster, which makes sense. It was Giant Soldier of Stone. With a Wasteland Field, it has 2200 defense. That's a lot of defense. Alright, you've played Pumpkin in defense mode. I'm going to summon Enchanting Mermaid in attack mode. I'm gonna do that to lure out Pumpkin. And I think what I'm going to do... This might be a bit controversial. I don't need to. We're gonna play Mountain instead. Which you can't tell, because the background looks exactly the same, but as you can see, Curse of Dragon is powered up now instead of Pumpkin, so it's different. Okay, you have 1,000. You have 100 life points left. Man, I can't even. I can't even. I literally cannot even. I do nothing. I discard. I hope for polymerization. We'll set that. Let's attack these cards. It played Dark Elf in defense mode, probably because it realized it couldn't attack with it because of its life points. Giant Flea, be discarded. Okay, you've summoned the King of Yamimakai. I would love to destroy that, but I can't. Because destroying it would win the game. Ooh. It would appear we can't play Rare Fish against our friend Bakura here. He's not gonna let it happen. We're gonna have to change... We're just gonna have to win. And we're gonna have to pull this off against Tristan. No, he's not a fan of it. Oh, there's polymerization. Well, that's great. Maybe I won't even win. Perhaps my shenanigans have lost me the game. Okay, he wins. We lost against Bakura. We haven't done that in a while. But we were trying to win in a very silly way. What do we get in the magazine? We get Sogen. How many copies of Sogen does that bring us to? Do we get to trade that for something, or is that just we adding that to the pile? We're adding it to the pile. Okay. We need to thin the deck. We need to make as best as we can. Do we still have D-Spell? We do. We do have D-Spell. We need to make summoning these craptastic fusion monsters as consistent as possible. Kanan needs to go. Bean Soldier probably needs to go. I'm gonna say that the field spells need to go. I'm gonna say that the equip spells need to go. We might adjust those. Okay, 42 cards in the main deck. What else is there to get rid of? Man, oh man. Well, we have to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I kind of want to keep all those. I guess for the sake of argument, we will get rid of Spirit of the Harp. I think. That'll bring us down to 25. You know, against Tristan specifically, we don't need D-Spell. Yeah, Rogue Doll, you probably remember it. It was in the Pegasus structure deck. It's not special. It just has very good stats for compared to the rest of the cards I have access to. 1600 attack without sacrificing. That's pretty good. Could take out Blue Eyes. Could take out Cursed Dragon. We'll take out one Spirit of the Heart. Okay, main deck's at 40. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna challenge Tristan. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna challenge Yugi. Alright, already we're off to a good start. We have 2 enchanting mermaids ready to go. I only need 1, so I'm gonna summon the other. Alright. Tristan ate some curry. And now we are going to play a mystical elf. Hibikime. Or Hibikme. It's probably Hibikime. I'm pretty sure that name is just direct Japanese. I'm good. All right, so you used Monster Reborn. You used it on Hibikme because it was the strongest thing available. You played it in defense because you realized it couldn't beat Uribe. But then you played M-Warrior 2 in attack mode because you realized that Hibikme's attack is high enough to destroy at least 1 monster on my field. But it doesn't matter because this is in defense mode, and this is like that. I don't understand you, Tristan. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we've got the Petite Angel. Well, all that we are going to do is destroy your monsters. I'm not going to do anything else. Pot of Greed. That'll accelerate the process. Lets me draw 2 cards. None of them are cards I really need for this, though. So that's unfortunate. Really all I can do is play Mystical Elf and end my turn. And now I have to start discarding cards. Ah, Summon Skull. Into the hole you go. And you've already used Monster Reborn. Don't remember what Tristan has in means and ways of, like, Trap Hole. Or, I'm not concerned about Trap Hole, rather. Dark Hole or Raigeki. Not sure what he has for that. And I guess I don't really care. Okay, Curse of Dragon. Let's summon you. You've bounced into my elf. There's another Curse of Dragon. I'm going to keep that one in my hand for now. Yeah, all I can do is destroy monsters. Unfortunately, we're looking for a very specific monster card at this point. We are looking for the Mystical Sheep, which is a card I only have one copy of. And there's every possibility that it is at the very bottom of my deck. And if that's true, given that Tristan, I believe, has both the Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity in his deck, I think that's true, Tristan will deck out before I do. I could play Blue Eyes. Do I want to play Blue Eyes? Yeah, maybe I will, just to kind of flex on him a little bit. Do 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 do. We'll get rid of the flea. Okay, polymerization. We need the sheep, though. We need the sheep to start this off. I really hope so, too. Oh, this is helpful, though. Okay, that was helpful. He gave me a draw 3. I will attack his life points, why not? And we will trap hole, and we will end turn, and we have to discard 3 cards. That's fine. We'll discard a flea. We'll discard a dinosaur. And we'll discard a doll. Alright. There's another petite angel. We already did have one in our hand. Yes, okay. I'm like, we do have Monster Reborn. I could recover from that if I screwed up, but good news, I didn't screw up. Okay, you have nothing. And I'm in the same boat. I could win right now with Blue Eyes, White Lightning attack. Not gonna. There's our second polymerization. That's good. All we need is the sheep. And I guess we will set Raigeki. Sheepy, sheepy. Ooh, you played Sword Stalker. I played Trap Hole. Alright, we are so close. Come on. We've got 10 cards left in our deck. Okay, that's Griffin Wing. That's nothing to worry about. No, I'm not even going to attack it. I don't care. Ah, Jinzo. We'll go ahead and destroy Jinzo with the Aquamador. That's not a sheep. Well, let's see if Graceful Dice will let Uribe destroy Pendulum Soldier. Ooh, it will. Man, we've got 6 cards left in our deck. Alright, yeah, you can destroy Uribe, that's fine. That's the flea. Oh, come on, don't make me wait till the very last card. I think this has changed. This is good, though. His deck still looks like a deck. My deck doesn't look like a deck anymore, so I think that means my deck has fewer cards than he does. So that means I'm more likely to deck out, which means I'm more likely to get my fusion off. Wrong Mystic. That's the elf. We want the sheep. We want the sheepy. And there is our 3rd copy of Polymerization. So yeah, we found all 3 copies of Poly, all 3 copies of Petite Angel, and all 3 copies of Enchanting Mermaid before finding the sheep. Hey, guess what the last card in my deck is? Guess what the final card in my deck is? Oh, Soul of the Pure. Hold on, that's almost a problem. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. We win. We're gonna win, and we're gonna win with the fish, okay? First, we activate Raigeki. Next, we activate Polymerization. We are going to summon the Fusionist, using the Petite Angel and the Mystical Sheep. Fusionist, welcome back. It's been a while. Next, I activate Polymerization again! Sacrificing the fusionist I just brought to the field, and the enchanting mermaid, to play the rare fish. Mystical elf attack. Rare fish attack. There we go. A feat you're not likely to ever see anyone pull off again. And we get nothing good for our troubles either. That astounding feat, I think, is where we're going to have to call it for this evening. I'll come back here probably next weekend with more card games, and I'll adjust my deck because it's all goofy now. And yeah, we'll keep plowing through the Red Eyes pack. As far as our progress goes, well, we're not doing so hot. Oh, good. The spam bot came right at the end. Yeah, you have a nice night. As far as rare cards go, we found 3 of them. We got Ansatsu, Left Leg, and Rogue Doll. We have a few more to go, but it'll be great. All right. You all have a fine evening. You take care. Safe travels. Bye-bye.